Today we are baking vegan Peruvian Easter sweet empanadas. This recipe serves 8 people and takes about 1 hour 30 minutes from start to finish. Let's get into it. First, let's check the ingredients. 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. This is the base of our tender empanada dough. 1 teaspoon of baking powder to give a light lift. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar for subtle sweetness in the dough. 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt to balance the flavors. 1 teaspoon of anise seeds for that classic Peruvian aroma. 1 teaspoon of orange zest for bright citrus notes. 6 tablespoons of chilled solid refined coconut oil to create a flaky vegan crust. 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened plant milk, plus 2 tablespoons for brushing later. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to curdle the milk for a tender dough. 1½ cups of pumpkin puree for a silky, seasonal filling. 3½ ounces of grated Panela or chancaca for deep caramel sweetness. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon for warmth. 1/8 teaspoon of ground clove for a subtle spice note. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to round out the filling. 1/4 cup of golden raisins for pops of sweetness. 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs to help thicken the filling. 1/3 cup of powdered sugar for a snowy finish. Now we'll begin preparing the recipe. In a measuring cup, combine 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened plant milk with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Stir and let it sit for 5 minutes to curdle. Reserve 2 tablespoons of this mixture for brushing later. In a large bowl, whisk together 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt, 1 teaspoon of anise seeds, and 1 teaspoon of orange zest. Add 6 tablespoons of chilled solid coconut oil and rub it into the flour with your fingertips until it looks like coarse sand with small pea-sized bits. Pour in the remaining plant milk mixture and stir just until a soft dough forms. Turn the dough onto the counter, knead gently for 1 minute, flatten into a disc, cover, and chill for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, make the filling. In a medium saucepan combine 1½ cups of pumpkin puree, 3½ ounces of grated panela, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of ground clove, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 cup of golden raisins. Cook over medium heat, stirring often, for 5 to 7 minutes until thick and glossy. Remove the pan from the heat, stir in 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and let the filling cool completely. Line a large rimmed baking sheet with parchment paper. Lightly flour the work surface. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Roll the chilled dough to about 1/8 inch thickness. Cut 8 circles about 5 inches wide, gathering and re-rolling scraps as needed. Spoon about 2 tablespoons of filling into the center of each dough circle. Brush the edges with a little of the reserved plant milk, fold into a half moon, press to seal, and crimp the edges with a fork. Arrange the empanadas on the parchment-lined baking sheet. Brush the tops with the remaining reserved plant milk and cut a small vent on each one. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes, until lightly golden. Let the empanadas cool on the baking sheet for 10 minutes. Transfer to a plate and dust generously with 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. Serve the vegan Peruvian Easter sweet empanadas warm or at room temperature. Now enjoy this incredible recipe with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Loved it? Like this video, subscribe for more Peruvian flavors, and tap the bell to never miss a recipe.